Liz Bramwell, host of The Cooking Show, and today's kitchen tip is about basic meat cuts. Sometimes your grocery store meat counter can be, well, a little intimidating, especially when you don't know the different cuts and qualities. Here's a kitchen tip that describes some of the most important things to know when making your selection. The USDA grades all meats in the following manner. Prime, this is the highest quality you can buy as a consumer. Choice, a high quality grade that most restaurants and retail markets actually carry. The difference between the two is Prime has a higher fat content. And Select, it's the lowest grade commonly sold at retail, and it's an acceptable quality, but due to leanness, it's not as juicy or tender. I recommend only purchasing choice graded beef or Prime if you can get it. The higher the fat content, the more marbling there will be. So remember, fat equals flavor. There are many cuts of beef, but I'll show you where the 10 most common cuts are. Most ground beef is actually ground chuck. It's tender and slightly fatty. A beautiful bone-in ribeye or a beef short rib come from the rib region. The classic T-bone steak resides in the short loin, and a New York strip or center cut sirloin comes from the top sirloin or back end of the cow. Now, a top round roast and a tip steak both come from the round end of the animal. Skirt steaks come from the flank, and hanger steaks come from the plate. And finally, the tenderloin rides the chine, which is the backbone of the cow. Tenderloin is what we make filet mignon medallions out of. There's no right or wrong. How people like their meat done is personal preference. I like everything from beef carpaccio, which is thinly sliced raw tenderloin, to a big juicy burger served medium well. You know, there are a few other things that come from a cow, but that's a kitchen tip for another day. Join me each week at The Cooking Show, where we can talk about your favorite kitchen tips as well.